Hi guys, it's Bobby, and I hope everybody had a happy Thanksgiving. I thought I'd real quick do my November wrap up. I know it's kind of early, but I finished 2 of the 3 books that I did in my TBR, and I don't plan on... I'm getting too heavily into my writing, so I don't think I'm going to read the 3rd book right away, so I figured I'd just get it out of the way right now. So the first book I had was Dead of Night by Jonathon Maberry. I really enjoyed this book. I was looking for a fresh take on the zombie apocalypse theory, and this is exactly what the book gave me. One of my favorite things about this book is that the zombie virus, so to speak, has its own story rather than just an explosion in a lab and it's an outbreak and things like that. It put a different little twist on the zombie cliche. Without giving too much away, a prison doctor developed a virus that he injects it while he's executing the convict. The virus makes the victim self-aware the entire time. They can think, they can feel, but they can't move. So this convict was going to be aware after his execution and being in the morgue and, you know, and then being buried alive. And he was going to be self-aware for a long time, but couldn't do anything about it, which, you know, is a pretty nasty punishment, I would say. So the body was supposed to be buried after the execution, but instead it's claimed by a family member and taken to, you know, it gets taken to the morgue and things like that, and that's when, but he can move. Somehow the killer himself can move, and he gets to the morgue doctor, and that's how the outbreak starts. All the zombies are self-aware. They can, there's a lot of sections in the book where, from the perspective of the zombies, where they wish they could stop at what they were doing, you know, but they couldn't do anything about it, and they had to witness all these horrific acts. So that was really traumatic, I would say. I only have one complaint about this book, is that there was a lot of sections I skipped, because during the outbreak it would cut to a then unnamed character, like this character that just came out of nowhere. It would just show that the infection was spreading and that person would get attacked and they would turn into a zombie. And then, you know, there was a lot of sections like that, and after the 2nd or 3rd one I was like, okay, I get it, I don't have to read this, I know what's going to happen. So that's my only complaint, but it didn't really take away from the experience. The main characters are awesome. Des Fox is a badass female chick who just, you don't get in her face because she will give it right back to you. And JT is cool, and Billy Trout's a reporter, but you know, he kind of gets caught in all this, and he's Dez's love interest. So it was really pretty good. So I gave this 4 out of 5 stars on Goodreads.com. And of course that leads into the 2nd book, Fall of Night. Obviously this book chronicles the continuing outbreak. Again, I don't want to give away too much, but it's spreading all over. The military is getting involved, and the president's having to make tough decisions. It's really good because it covers all angles of the apocalypse, you know, not just the survivors, but the military having to take orders on what they have to do, and the president having to make tough decisions. Like I said, it was really good, and I also gave this one 4 out of 5 stars. I was hoping for a 3rd book, but there isn't one as of yet, so Jonathon Maberry, get on this. I like this series, so keep on it. That's all I got today. I hope you, like I said, I hope you guys had a good Thanksgiving. I hope you weren't crazy enough to go out on Black Friday today, but if you did, hey, I hope you survived with all your limbs. Make sure to get my book, The Roar of a Dragon, when it comes out early next year, published by Ruin Vale Book. You can read the first 3 chapters on BlanchardRobert72.wix.com, which is my website, which has just recently been revamped, so check it out. I love it. I think it looks awesome, and I want to thank the people who did it, which was me, by the way. That's it. I hope you guys have a good day. I will hopefully have another TBR coming. We'll see. The writing is getting pretty busy, but you can also go to Chanillo.com and read my series Hood, about a teenage boy who becomes a crime fighter in a city. So Chanillo.com will have that. And that's it. I will check you guys later. Have a good one.